the Mohegan Sun in Uncasville, Connecticut. It is time for Connecticut Sun basketball tonight. And the Connecticut Sun with a convincing opening night victory over the Washington Mystics. There are your opening great expectations. Indiana comes into this game trying to pull off an upset as the Sun try to get Shekinah. They look great in the preseason, 3-0, and they look just outstanding in their last half. Connecticut Sun, and the Sun wanted to have her back, but Indiana outbid the Sun and several other teams to acquire her services as the 8 in a row here at the Mohegan. Courtney Williams had trouble getting her shot going the other night. Shekinah Strickland hits the three.
Down screen from Jones and knocked down the tray.
There's Jonquel Jones jumping into
6'6" center with the skills to take you out in the mid-range or the three-point line. A ton of those against New York the other night. You really have to have a hand up in her face.
The other night, as you see Jasmine Thomas, just 3 of this league, top 10 in points and in rebounds. Wheeler down the paint, strong drive. Have a chance to go back in front. They led early 2-0, and the Sun with a 7-0 run. Now Indiana trying to go on top, and they are on top. As Benijah
Laney, the open look.
7 unanswered points for the Fever. Jones rolling down low, takes the pass from Jasmine Thomas, hit the Jonquel Jones.
Here's another look at it. Jasmine Thomas, the veteran point guard, off the screen and roll. Jones, great job.
10 points and 14 rebounds, and her pass batted away by Jasmine Thomas. Dupree, nice fake, drills it home. The other Thomas, Jasmine on the wing. Sun down a point, almost midway through the first quarter. Nice strong drive, Jones. Jasmine Thomas splits defenders and drew the foul. Teammate Jonquel Jones was asked that she's a post player, but she's able to take the ball and dribble. And 3.5 to go in this first quarter. Tiffany Mitchell, strong drive to make this. Courtney Williams driving hard, having it swatted away by T7. And she is going to be a force in this league.
And this is what she brings alone.
Thomas goes for Jonquel Jones, and she got
completely caught her sleeping.
3-point Connecticut lead. Chanwa gathers it in. Nice recovery for Chanwa. Her first points. Alyssa Thomas, kick out Strickland. 3 in the air. It's good. Sun lead at 19-15.
We talked about the ability for Thomas to aim and what's allowed and what's not.
McCowan did a good job on the steal, and seconds to go in this first quarter. Chanwa was coming off a career out of Notre Dame, a Canadian, and not the first for the Indiana Fever. Tammy Sutton-Brown is a name. Outstanding success both in Connecticut and Indiana. Here's Clarence, draft by the Fever. Done.
Yeah, between her and Jasmine Thomas, both of them are natural point guards. So to see them both in right now allows one to play off the ball. And Layja Clarendon, I think somebody who has on all of their field goals so far.
And how about that? Rhea Holt
here in New Haven, Connecticut.
And she wants another highlight here. The steal, the bucket. Pass tipped, gathered in by Wheeler. Lost it, got it back. Dupree. Laney will fire. Laney hits nothing but.
Loves to drive. You have to keep her in front.
That was a good second. Takes a couple of times before we get the rhythm of her name.
It's only the second game of the season. We're still getting loose.
As Brianna Jones.
Another look at Brianna Jones. Nice, strong take, able to absorb that contact.
Free throw by Jones. Out of point, no rebounds, and makes 1 out of 2. One of the all-time greats in the circle. 2 to shoot. She knows it, she shoots it, and she knocks it. Alyssa Thomas sets the screen. Courtney Williams misses. Brianna Jones, good offensive rebound. Has it again. Sun have the numbers, and a beautiful feed from Courtney Williams. Points, but it's the Fever off of the turnover who have it back. Tiffany Mitchell to the left hand, missed it. Mavunga the rebound. Dupree drills it home. Can't check that total on Dupree. She has 6. Their leading scorer from last year, one of the all-time leading scorers in the history of this league. Clarendon across midcourt, accelerates, drives hard. Oh, beautiful!
Clarendon, just a simple hesitation around that three-point line, able to get the defender to release.
Now has 7. Williams looking to get it going, and that one drops. Tiffany Mitchell. For Dupree, beautiful fake, and does it again.
But she's so much more explosive now, and he said it translates to her three-point shots because of her legs.
For Indiana, Wheeler driving hard, found space, missed the layup, offensive rebound, Mavunga. Inside a minute to go in this first half. Jones will pop up a 3. It's good. Knock off. The Sun into the front court. Jasmine Thomas not hesitating, and she'll go to the free throw, the foul line.
Jasmine Thomas just slicing through the Indiana defense, slips through 2 players. Help doesn't come in.
Former All-Star steps to the line, misses the first free.
Impressive to watch in practice last week. She would break things down for the younger.
4 points in that second quarter to go up by 3, and here's Williams splitting defenders, laying it up and put.
Great job by Coach Miller trying to get her going early. She's been struggling to shoot. That time ran her off of a screen to get open.
Done by 3. Here is Williams stepping into the jumper, and now she's starting to feel it. Williams, here she comes again. This time the kick out. Jonquel to Strickland in the corner. Thomas to lead all scorers. Nice 3 there from Eric Thomas. Jonquel Jones, three-pointer, good again.
So much.
Kelsey Mitchell, Wheeler, 2 to shoot. Wheeler floats it off of the glass. Pretty basket, keeps it alive. This time for Jasmine Thomas.
Jones playing volleyball, just tapping it up down there.
Foul pass. They do a good job picking up Banham. Under 10 to shoot for the Sun. Banham shoots it and hits it on McCowan. And there's Banham. Yep. They gave her some space, and 3 three-pointers in the first half. Their last 3 buckets in this game are three-pointers. Thomas trying to make it 4, and she does it. Out of the Pokey Chapman timeout. Shanice Johnson driving nicely.
ACL July 2017. Great to see her back out here and looking explosive.
Well, this quarter. Banham tries again. Fouled in the act.
Absolutely, this team has the depth and culture that they've created here. They don't care who's starting, who's playing the minute.
So we mentioned that the Sun were a strong third quarter team, and they're winning enough about the good defensive job the Sun are doing here in this third quarter. Although Earth into the front court with under a minute to go in this third quarter. Dupree hits again. Boy, she has
slowed her down a little bit in this third quarter, but then Jasmine Thomas so strong at attacking that basket. That's drawing the foul calls.
rebound, Alyssa. Dupree from the corner nails it. It is the Sun, as it looks to be a 2-pointer, who lead this game by 10. Good third. Thomas, Banham, steps back 3, good. Rachel Banham.
On how they're defending screens, everything's been a lot tougher to come by for Indiana in this half. But one
in the game for Wheeler, and she has 9 of those 15 in the second half. Bria Holmes, downhill drive in post-pregnancy. He said she's in such good shape at basket count.
Here's another look at Candace Dupree, who's been pretty automatic, has a teen season, just a model of consistency.
Form. Clarendon driving right down the lane and take
a post player, able to use her speed to get right to the rack.
Wheeler still feeling it, and that time
10 points. They just haven't had many other teammates stepping up to score tonight.
Dupree thought she had the block.
Bria Holmes, who Robin Brown talked to her earlier about how she's feeling very comfortable. Candace had a good piece of that one, I thought.
Means a 10-point game.
Been playing well defensively and really finding a rhythm offensively going back to last season. Knee.
Yeah, they said it went off of Jones on the Mitchell hustle play. Here is Wheeler, three-pointer in the air. It is good.
A lot of questions saying, how bad do you guys want it? Who's going to dig it? Who's going to get those rebounds as we're seeing happen right now?
6 or 7 seasons making a big-time play. Courtney Williams are not on their A game, he called it. Right now they are not. How will they close it out? They are not doing a good job of keeping her in front. They haven't helped on her all night. She has waltzed to the basket time and time again.
Jonquel Jones just a good game. Looked like the Sun were going to pull away here, but maybe that lead back up to double digits with still plenty of time. 4:38 to go. Tiffany Mitchell down the lane. Impressive drive into traffic.
Right over the top of 6'6".
Defended well by Wheeler. Still Courtney stays with it, and Williams to the other end. Puts it up short. But Alyssa Thomas off of the Clarendon.
Of a great effort on the defensive end.
Long way to go, but the Sun, who began last year until June the 16th, they were 0-10 to begin last year. Kelsey Mitchell's had a tough game. Three-pointer from the corner is good, and that was somebody who has had. She keeps the Indiana Fever right in this game. Although there's Jack.
Little N1 call on that one, but great job of going up and under that rim.
Beautiful pass for the Sun. But there have been a lot of individual highlights tonight for Connecticut.
And it just shows how many different players.
Strickland standing her ground. Achanwa left alone.
Game is certainly a reason why Indiana is not in this game as close as they like to. She's really, but Jasmine Thomas has just been on the attack. Not much contact, but Jasmine Thomas.
She has only one speed. Coming up a half a minute to go. Touch pass, Alyssa Thomas, Jonquel Jones, and counter. Of course, she can beat you any number of ways. As that pass gets deflected, Sun playing hard defense right to the buzzer here as Kelsey Mitchell feeds Dupree. She's had a great game. 10 seconds to go. Williams driving, again double clutching. She'll go to the line to shoot. They were the highest scoring team in the league last year. Out on the free throw line after missing the first, makes the second. So bounce it out, and the crowd celebrates. Another Connecticut Sun win. They are 2-0 to begin the season, 88-77. So Connecticut 2-0, Indiana 1-1. We're back to tell you more about how the Sun put the wraps on this one.